report from the Warhammer Orchard. Today we're doing a grudge match, Khalida versus Neferata, in a three-battle campaign that we're playtesting out, something I was trying to design. And so the idea being that, we would use skirmish, Mordheim, and Warhammer Fantasy battles to create some dynamics between the games and some continuity and some in-depth character continuity with the Mordheim mechanics. And I've always wanted to do something like that, and I was decided to build some Khemri terrain. And so this is first up a game of Mordheim with me, Jesse, and Scott. I'm with Tomb Kings. He's got the Vampire Counts, and followed by 2 games of fantasy battles. So thanks and enjoy. So Tomb King, Acolyte, Khalida, the Lich Priest, or whatever, 2 Tomb Guard, and 4 skeletons with spears. Next slide.
So the battle started with me attacking. I was on
we were doing Defend the Find.
Defend it, yes, right.
So like me in the middle, defending the temple against you coming in from all sides.
And I put 5 dire wolves in my list because of fast movement. Wanted to get in there fast. I had the necromancer, of course the vampire, and a dreg.
Yeah.
And some zombies. And I rolled the spell, was it Wind? It was the one that raises zombies from the Mordheim book.
Yeah.
So cool.
And you used the Bloodlines, extended like Bloodlines rules for Mordheim, right? The ones that like the unreleased ones, like.
I did, yes.
Yeah. Cool. And so what did I do? I'm just thinking here. Oh, right. I altered the random happenings to include some like kind of more Khemri specific things. So let's go. Okay, first slide, second slide, third slide. View from the top. And
we rolled that right away too. The random happenings happened.
Right away, yeah. First turn, you rolled it, and it was 22, I think.
Yep.
Which is an ogre mercenary. Pops up on your side or some whatever, and then but I replaced it because it's like it seemed unlikely an ogre mercenary would offer services to a vampire and a bunch of skeletons in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
I replaced it with roll randomly on the monstrous infantry chart in your Warhammer book.
Vargeist.
So you rolled a crypt horror, right?
Crypt horror, not a Vargeist. Yes, yeah. That's right. That monstrous guy.
Yeah. So the idea too.
He was too slow though.
He's stupid. He never passed his stupidity check. I like made them stupid. Yeah.
I wish I took more, at least 2 bow and arrow, like a bow on my vampire. And my necromancer, I should have had a bow because I had to get in there and hold it for a turn, right?
Yeah. You were really close.
Yeah.
You, okay, so, right, so, we're missing a bunch of pictures here. So just give you the overview of kind of what happened. My idea was to try to bring in some of the new kind of things you could select from your army from 6 to 8. So we were using 6 books. The idea was to use 6 books, and then at the end of a game, if you've won, you get to roll randomly on like kind of the new stuff that's available from 6 to 8th. And the idea was also right. If you raid the temple, you get the artifact, and you basically get to free some captives, which would have been like Vargeists or something, right?
Yeah, it's funny, and you'll see going forward that I really wish I had won this scenario because what happens in the future. It was a hard-fought battle, both of them. This one was intense. I thought the direwolves would kind of be my bread and butter. They could have been, but every time I charged, I just flubbed my roll.
Yeah.
And your guys were tough anyway, like your tomb guards or whatever you had
Tomb
there.
guards, and the skeletons had spears.
And the spears, the strike first, and it was bad.
So you kind of rushed in with the dogs, right?
Yep, that's right.
It would have been better to like coordinate assaults or whatever, concentrate.
Right, it was hard though through the gaps there, which is cool. Like, not that I love the terrain. It makes sense because you were in a kind of a very strategic position there.
Yeah, so I had skeletons in between the pillars.
Right, on slide 3 there, you see them in between the pillars, and they're kind of holding off each section, which is smart.
4 skeletons, and then the Tomb Guard, Tomb King, Acolyte, and the Lich Priest. Now my Lich Priest, she rolled friggin' Wind Blast.
Right.
At which point we discover it's like not even effective against undead by the rules.
Yeah.
So we nudged it a little bit to be effective on a 4+ each time on the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the name of it alone, Wind Blast, does not give me the idea that it couldn't affect. Wind Blast sounds like it would affect anything, right? So
it's wind, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See that zombie's flesh like tear off from the wind, right?
I mean, I guess that's the thing, but like, our reasoning was that, you might make someone trip, slow down a little bit, right? Like, even if they're undead,
Totally. Yeah, fun stuff.
So yeah, I was blasting from the rooftop. You came in. There was a big battle down near the stairs here. We didn't get any photos. It was way too intense.
This was our first time meeting, so yeah, we were just like, who's taking photos here? We didn't think about that. We're just trying to get the scrap going. And
yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
This is
that was awesome.
Fresh temple. First time I'd seen the table.
Right.
And so by the end of it, the vampires routed. Like, you had me on the ropes. You were so close. Almost had majority in the temple, but I managed to hold you off. The Tomb King, I think, went through 4 different combats before he was killed.
Yeah.
He had light armor, kept rolling 6s.
I actually can't believe I took him down because how much resistance he had, and the injury results for this game were just so funny.
So yeah, we both rolled on the injury table, your vampire count and the Tomb King, and we both rolled stupidity, right?
You can't make this up. Yeah, it's too fun.
So, based on the campaign kind of mechanics, I was able to have the upper hand next turn, next game. Basically, the idea being that kind of fleeing, getting back to the main force, Neferata is ambushed on the mountain pass by Khalida and a group of folks with a catapult at the mountain pass, right? So let's go on to that because at the mountain pass it was like you would have had Vargeist if you won. I got my Necronites.
Yes.
Which in the next battle we can see here.
Oh, there's a little pan. Did you do a video pan of the?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't do the video pan.
Yeah.
I'll go back to that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice little shot of the board there from the first one.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Okay.
Stupid. Around here. Stupid. I love it. A lot of stupidity in that.
See, you're all 360 all the way around.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, that was a fun game. I really like that table for sure.
Yeah. It's nice to have the pictures too if you want to, not necessarily have to replicate it, but it was set up well.
Yeah.
Next battle, this was interesting as I've played missions before where you're going from, instead of using the board side to side, you're doing it straight down like you're underground,
Yeah.
or it's just a valley. Really cool. Really cool. You got to think about positioning, size of units, like width of units and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, this was kind of loosely based on a game from Tears of Isha where a bunch of Shadow Warriors are ambushed and they have to make it off the board. Except that at one end we've got the catapult and some archers centered down and undead giant and some knights. You've got like more points than me.
I was happy with my force. I was also happy that your amazing Screaming Skull catapult that's usually dead on was missing this scenario because it could have been worse for me.
I got maybe 2 shots off on the grave.
Yeah.
You were moving. It was hard to guess accurate, and scattering too, right? So
yeah, it was mostly scattering.
So the idea being, you started kind of on close to one edge and then move over. I think in hindsight, like the mechanics worked out pretty well, based on the result. It was a tough one battle for you, but you still did get to a good spot, like theoretically.
It didn't help that my necromancer blew himself out of the unit.
Yeah, let's go to the next slide. Yeah. So right, and then we've got a scorpion and 4 swarms that could pop up there. That will pop up there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That was scary. If it wasn't for those, that was well played because it really slowed me down.
So yeah, we're using 6th edition armies except for the Necro Knights.
Yeah, we just threw them in there, used their profile in 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really was hoping, the dogs I think were kind of a bad choice because they didn't have any strength to my direwolves there.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get maybe a charge into your skeletons to take a few out or tie them up, but they just didn't. They couldn't make it.
Yeah. I was surprised you took so many zombies.
It was like, sweet, I'll tie you up with zombies, some units, and then just try to sneak in. Because all I had to do is get into the back line of you to win.
Yeah.
Like bust through, right? And that's what my knights and dogs were trying to do. But you just cut me off.
And then bam. Yeah, there come the swarms and the scorpion.
Yes, there were so many.
So yeah, 5 swarms. And they scattered straight into the cav, and then the scorpion. Right, okay, because in 6th edition, you can charge after you've been placed.
Yeah.
With the from beneath the sands. So yeah, they just would come up wherever and charged. I mean, you gotta like position them pointing in the right direction.
Which was funny because if you didn't charge, I would have had one less of a round of combat to actually do wounds on them, so it actually helped me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I could have just held my ground.
Strength 4, Graveguard, tough 2. So it doesn't, like, if I got the charge, it'd be strength 6. It's the same to wound, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so it actually worked out.
Scorpion would have done work on those wolves. Let's go to the next slide.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, they didn't. They were gone. They popped from combat res.
So yeah, this was a convenient ambush for the Tomb Kings.
Yeah, well done there, because, held me up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was pretty bitter about this because I'd rather him just blow himself up. Just like, it was so characterful though, just popping him, just rolled randomly in the direction.
Yeah. So you miscast.
He just threw himself, and I remember saying, oh, I hope he just, launches himself behind me, but he went right out in front.
Cool. So yeah, that necromancer is not in a good spot. This game we tried doing post-combat reforms on a leadership test, successful
That's
leadership.
right. Yep.
So he would have passed a leadership test to reform after killing the dogs.
Yep. And you can see there on that slide your swarms there down to 3 bases.
Yeah.
So that was 2 turns. Yeah, they did their job though, like holding up. You can tell, my zombies are now caught up to my knights there, so you can tell you've been slowing me down.
Yeah.
And the dogs, my dire wolves.
Next slide.
I wasn't. I was trying to play the odds where I'd cause 1 or 2 wounds on your riders there.
Yeah.
But they just paused. They didn't do anything.
Right, yeah, I just struck back, and they hit hard even if they don't charge, those knights.
Yep.
They don't have a charge bonus. Oh, they do, spears, right? Spears.
They have spears, yeah.
So yeah, the dogs charge the Necro Knights. Yeah, we don't have a lot of pics of this either. Next slide. That giant T-Rex model I used for some kick-ass scenery.
Yeah.
Some smoke coming out of its mouth, warpstone smoke. Next slide.
Just another shot of my dogs getting eaten up there. It's a good shot. I like the next shot of your guys there on the mounts.
Fuck yeah.
That's cool.
I just jammed some skellies, took them off the bases and jammed them on the...
So, that comment, you can kind of see, I like that pick a lot. If you look closely, you can see the kind of greenish, ghosty face of my champion there.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah, kind of cool.
That's the White King in the unit, right?
It's a special character I made up.
Yeah.
I like him just, he goes in there sometimes even just for looks.
Yeah.
So, you came in on the charge, killed 2 of my knights. I did 2 back, combat res. Yeah, I lost 2 from combat res. Actually, 3 from combat res.
Because they were doing poisons too, right?
Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
See the grave guard there?
Uh-huh. They're about to take a charge from, or they already have taken a charge from the giant.
Yes, right. And you did hit them, you willed them down with your Screaming Skull catapult. My vampire is in there, she's in the middle.
Yeah.
Luckily, don't panic, or undead don't panic or anything, so I was able to squeeze on through the combat, and all you had left were those archers. I wasn't really worried about them, right?
Yeah, the archers and the giant. Right, so the giant charged in.
Giant actually did. I got lucky there. He didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything. Yeah, he just vaporized when he stood.
Yep.
As he arrived.
That was my, the trade-off for that necromancer popping out of the unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on the next image there, and so yeah, it was a losing battle for your knights.
Yep. So my goal was, and remember there we don't have it, but because it got intense at the end, my vampire left that unit of graveguard to break through on her own.
Yeah, you marched up, and then next turn you were able to run out. Last turn.
Really fitting, I imagine, seeing that, she leaving her cohorts there and just zooming by, right? Just, she knows, she saw the chance she could get into the back there where she needed to go.
Yeah. So yeah, either way here would have been an exit for the army, for anybody. And the idea being that, they needed to break through.
Break through, yeah.
Just the fact that her alone, I think, was, good enough to, give you some, brownie points or whatever for the game.
Yeah. She did nothing. She absolutely did nothing all game.
Except for help crush the giants.
Except that and just win the game by going through breaking through to the back.
Yeah, it was at this point my, mechanics for... how, continuity and, bonuses for winning games. I was just kind of maybe we'll do like dawn attack stuff next game. Maybe you survived, but your
Yep.
army was killed. It's like so many variables to deal with, and I was getting a little self-conscious about just trying to play test something.
Oh yeah, super fun.
But
That
still, yeah.
I was honestly this game I was 100% I was going to lose after my necromancer popped out. You killed him and then just held me up because the clock was ticking. Right, I had 5 turns to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go 6 because it's more of a race from doing 5.
Yeah. And I think we had played the Mordheim and this in one go.
Yep.
So what was I going to say? Oh, right. So for that game in Tears of Isha, is it Isha or Aisha?
I don't know. Potato. I'm not an Egyptian linguist, but
I mean, this is Elvish, High Elf.
Oh, it's Isha, right? I say Isha, but I don't know.
You say Aisha. Anyway, so Tears of Aisha, there's the game, and like if you, depending on how many Shadow Warriors make it out, you get that many, like that many D3 arrow shots on any unit in the last game of the campaign.
Oh, neat.
It like represents the Shadow Warriors like ambushing the army on its way to fight.
Right.
So that's like a pretty, awesome way to do it.
That's where GW wins. They have really cool scenario campaigns where they're not to be. This is not a competitive environment. It's more campaign. It's got the lore. Like I could feel instead of feeling the pressure of a tournament, you feel the pressure of the lore coming at you.
Yeah.
It's like some real action going on there.
Yeah.
Within the lore, it's really great.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying something like this out again, someday, just to actually design a full campaign. Because we've got another game here. This is a trio of games.
Yeah, so the third and final. This was a game where I haven't played 8th edition in like a real 3,000 point game, probably 5 years. 4 years? No, 4. Yeah, I was teaching some friends some 8th edition, 3 years before this, but just small games. So this one was, me drooling with my pen and paper type thing. But you had mentioned a couple of days after our Mordheim, Isha battle there about mixing 6th edition with 8, so using 8th army books but using 6th edition core rules, and that kind of blew my mind, and I was instantly like researching, like, this is a great idea, let's try this out. One thing led to another, and we decided to have our last third game based on, using our 8th army books in the 6th edition core set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So top to bottom, the Tomb Kings got some fast cav, a War Sphinx, whatever it's called. We've got, that looks like Graveguard, Archer, bunch of chariots, 4 and 4, more fast cav, and then Carrion.
You mean Tomb Guard for you, or Tomb Guard?
Tomb Guard, sorry, yeah.
Tomb Guard, yeah.
And then we've got the Colossus, but the one that's like more sort of magic oriented.
Right. Still tough 8 though, right?
I think it's like a tough 6.
Okay.
And then we got a catapult, and then Graveguard, or sorry, Tomb Guard, and one must be skeletons and one's Tomb Guard. Yeah.
Yeah. This one was exciting for me because we were on the Lamian. When I first got, even back in 5th edition, the Vampire Counts, I think before I fell in love with Blood Dragons, Lamians were first. I just love the idea of, they were still really attached to, the Tomb King, the Nehekara's kind of essence in the lore of that. So, intrigue and, all that stuff. So it gave me an excuse to use the Coven Throne. I was so excited to get that out. So going from top to bottom, we have Graveguard with sword and board, 15 Dire Wolves. Right in front of that is the Grave Black Knights that you saw in the previous ones. We have skeletons with sword and board. The ethereal cavalry there.
Hexy Wraiths.
Yes, the Hex Wraiths. I love them. We have unit of zombies. Trying the corpse cart, I really enjoyed that. It's kind of tricky to use. Actually, it's harder to use in 6th, which we were playing because you can't pre-measure, which is awesome. Because when you can pre-measure all the time, you can just be like, cool, my corpse card is within all the the inches I need to do it. So that was kind of fun testing my measurement skills. My all-time favorite, Black Coach. Another unit of zombies, and we have the Lamian Vampire on the horse there. She'll go in the unit of Black Knights. Graveguard with great weapons, and then the Coven Throne. So my general is on the Coven Throne. I put a Lord on there.
Cool. And so, as far as the narrative goes, this would have been just outside the City of Decay, which is Mahrak.
Yes, and this was a night fight.
Right.
I don't think we used any special rules for that because we're undead. But the reason for the snowman is because in deserts it freezes at night. Right, so that was kind of the idea.
Oh, you know what I just remembered, man? We rolled on the Mordheim fucking random happenings for that second game on the breakthrough.
Did we? What did
I was like, let's roll it. Let's just roll it once and see, because since we're sort of doing Mordheim, because we had used some of our characters in the second game from the Mordheim game, and I rolled once, rolled one, and I rolled it's raining fish.
I forgot about that. Was that slows movement down or something?
It does, yeah.
That's why I was so. Well, I guess it didn't really matter because I'm undead, but I couldn't march. Is that what it was?
That's what it was, yeah.
Man, everything was against me.
Yeah.
Actually, as the viewers at home will realize, everything was against me in this whole campaign, as you'll see coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, raining fish. Okay, so...
Raining fish. How about raining screaming skulls?
Yeah. Let's go to the next slide. A bit of a close-up. Yeah.
Close-up.
Beautiful looking.
This is one of my favorite pictures, Yeah. You come back to images. This is just pre-deployment, right?
Yeah.
Nice little shot.
Yeah. And, I've got a video here that I'll play of basically kind of where we were for deployment. Yeah, okay, so you can see it here. It's like, it's a shot. It starts off, carry in fast cav archers. In the distance, I can see your dire wolves. This would have been on your right flank. And the Black Knights and the Hexies coming up through the scenery.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Or no, that's where it ends, sorry. And so, yeah, okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's go through this. Right, so we got the coach and the dogs facing off against some fast cav chariots and archers. Left to right for you, then the Graveguard, zombies, Coven Throne, sword board. Yeah, there's the table. I'll go through that once more. Vanguards.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about mixing the editions, because the rule Vanguard is written right into the Direwolf.
Yeah.
So there is no Vanguard in 6th. When that happens, it's in 8th. You just use the rule that for Vanguard in 8th, and it's completely transfers fine. You know, you move your guys up.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Okay, next slide here. It's this big pano.
This is a cool shot. I really like this. It makes the terrain look, you know, alive and hilly, and it's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
It gets a bit blurry, obviously, but yeah, it's fun to try out.
You get the colors, you know, the theme.
Yeah.
I just noticed, man, that skull catapult, your basing matches that terrain so well.
It does, yeah. Okay, so this would have been, after Vanguards. Next slide.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, I love this shot.
So I was like, how do I deal with the Vargeist and the black coach? Well, I'll just like chaff it with the unit of archers, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I went up and I put my archers within striking distance, and then you can see up in the left-hand top corner, I had like moved my friggin' chariots to like countercharge or something, but it didn't work because you just plowed right through this whole unit, or the Vargeist did, right? Vargeist charged, wiped me out, overran into the chariots.
Yes, they took them out fast.
It was like it just wiped out my right flank.
That Wraith had my coach really likes flanks. I don't like to put the coach in the middle unless I have support. So I'm thinking here, Vargeist and coach together are good support because they both charge fast.
Yeah.
Like neither of them have any chance of gaining rank bonus, so they got to both hit hard. But yeah, you're giving me easy targets to distract me, pretty much.
Pretty much. I had just kind of like, you know, and with Vargeist's frenzy, they have to overrun. So like, I basically took your Vargeist off the table for a turn after.
Yep, actually, this flank, my left flank, this side for me was my strongest side, because your other side was so strong with that big monster you had. I had to try and hold that up. That was my game plan. We're both looking at each other, armies thinking we're both unbreakable. You know, how do you deal with this? Hex rates, man, I don't like fighting against other undead with them because, you know, against a living target, I try to panic. You know, you fly through a living unit and make it panic or whatever. But it's scary fighting your own kind.
Yeah, terror, fear means nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if we were using ghouls from 6th edition, it might mean something.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I really like ghouls as the only thing. Well, ghouls and bats then in 6th. The only things that are living, and then ghouls the only thing that like suffers from any psychology and can actually panic.
Right, so that's another thing. The theory, and we still stick with this. There's the rank and file idea of ghouls is very unappealing. Like they're not regimented. They're not animated. Right? They're crazy. They run fast. They hoot and howl and snarl.
Yeah,
they should be skirmishers. So we're keeping, mixing even in 8th edition. That's one rule we decided to like take away from them and give them the skirmish rule because there's so much. It doesn't suit the lore.
Doesn't suit the fluff at all. No, and it takes away a really fun kind of aspect of the undead. I find.
Totally.
And they're kind of versatile. I mean, in 6th, like charge 360 for skirmishers like was really awesome.
Right, and that's how you get around faster. And ghouls aren't really there to. What are they anyway? They're scavengers. They feed off whatever. So they're kind of there to pick up the pieces for you. Charge a flank or
somebody.
Pick on weak units, war machines if you can, and just cause those poison attacks. You don't even care about rank bonus.
No.
So moving on. The next slide. We we missed a few slides, but the next one is going to tell you guys the whole story here.
So yeah, I'm a crack shot with catapult, and I rolled a hit.
Turn 2. So my general used to be that place where the big smoke template is. Jesse put a screaming skull right on top of that, perfectly placed. Now remember, in 6th edition, you have to roll randomly. 1 to 4 would be the chariot, would get hit. A 5 or 6 would be the rider. You know what I just realized? Do the vampires count as riders as well? No, I don't think so.
The handmaidens.
We played it at my general was Slinks.
Doesn't the general replace the crew? No.
No, it doesn't actually. No. My general died. You know, I had a 4-up ward, failed it. And I had, how many wounds did she have? 3. You rolled a 4 or a 5. So it's curse splat. And thank goodness we were playing 8th edition army books, because in my book it says the next spellcaster can take over.
Yeah.
Otherwise it'd be testing each turn. But I still had a test, and I did lose some guys.
Can you not pick up the slack with the Necro in 6th?
Yes. No. No.
Huh.
You would take... I can't remember, actually. I know you couldn't in 5th. You start crumbling every turn. But it's been a while. I know that it's definitely more harsh in the earlier editions.
I know Tomb Kings, they just go.
They're just too cool for school, those guys.
So yeah, good shot.
Good shot there, and then, right, so in the meantime, I was worried about, I did not want to send, my knights over here, but I had no choice because of what was coming. I couldn't let you bring that monster in, so I had to make a decision there.
We were playing chicken, right, too, because I had my Necker Knights facing off, and they have like a really good charge range. Same as your Knights, I guess.
Yeah, my Knights were barding. Yeah, they would be 14 charge. Yeah, so... And again, you were speed bumping me there.
I was, yeah. I invited that charge, basically. I don't know what your thought was, but I don't know if you really knew how bad ass the Battle Sphinx is.
Oh, no, yes. My thought was, because it has the toughness, and it's just, but it doesn't have a lot of output of assault.
Well,
so, what does it have, 4 or 5 attacks, right?
I mean, it's meant to be an infantry, like, cavalry kind of killer.
Yeah, and you couldn't thunderstomp knights anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the Necrosphinx has heroic killing blow.
Right.
So it's monster killer. This one is meant to fight, like, units.
Right, yeah.
Because it's got killing blow from the riders.
And, I just felt the only unit I could really get there in time with and possibly hold you up is those knights.
Yeah.
They have good armor.
Yeah. And they held for like 3 or 4 turns or something.
Oh, God. It was enough to not have you come into the battle at all on the other side, which I was worried about.
Right.
A couple shots there, closer shots of the battle.
Yeah, because you're going to receive, you're going to overrun that unit first turn, pop it, right?
Oh, yeah, but you have swarms and...
Yeah, I've got swarms and skeletons right there to...
Counter that.
Yeah. So, and here too, when you draw a line where they're going to overrun, they're going to hit the Sphinx, and then you're going to be really close to the skeletons too. So, like, there's that rule, like, if you're under an inch away, you've counted as charging them too, right? But this was maybe a little bit different because of the angle and stuff.
Yeah, I hit you on the corner. I was an inch away, but way.
Yeah.
For my flank, yeah, you're getting kind of a bonus there because you realize, I'm probably not going to wound the big beast, so and I'd only get 2 attacks on the side against the skeleton. So yeah.
And so here we've got the Vargeists.
Yes, so this is coming, later on there. Let's see here.
This is turn 3.
Turn 3, yeah. Because your turn 2, yeah, that's right, turn 3. So then we have, the image where we see the Vargeist is my turn 2.
Because you've charged.
They charged into and then overran into.
That's right.
Yeah, the chariots. You were pretty bummed about that, but they did distract them enough, and that's what I like. Like those 3 Vargeists with Frenzy are they're kind of expensive, but
how much are they?
I think they're 46 each.
Okay, because chariots are 45, if I remember.
Right. The Frenzy, I got the charge. I can't stop you, but my strength 5, your tough 4 was enough to cause enough wounds.
Oh yeah, no problem there.
Yeah.
So you'd have overrun off the table, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Or did you test restrain, or you couldn't?
No, I had to come. I went off the table, and then you can see in the next slide I angled out this way.
Right.
Yeah. With 1 wound on me, and then that worked out well because it gave me another setup.
Yeah.
You can see the zombies charge your flank.
Yeah, like I brought these chariots out and these cav out to like tempt you and to threat you with a charge, because this black coach was pointing forward, so I was.
Yep.
You had to do something about it.
Yep. that my Graveguard unit. I don't even remember if it actually made it into the game.
I don't think it did.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it didn't. And that 1 wound on the purple dice on the coach is actually not a wound. It's absorbing magic, so it's got the D6 plus 1 impact hits.
And there's still a smoldering ruin from where the general stayed.
Right. Yeah. So the Coven Throne charges into the. Your cavalry. You had a big unit of chariots there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have another video. That's kind of cool. Let's watch that video.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see here.
This is a magic phase.
I get 9 plus 5, 14, 15. I get a 16 total.
For what did you cast?
Van Helsing. Invocation of Nehek, the middle level difficulty, which targets all.
So yeah, I rolled successful. I was trying to get that. What's it called? The corpse cart to buff things.
Yeah.
It did. It got some hellish vigor off or whatever. It didn't do too much. I wish I put it more center, but it's fun. I want to actually play with 2 of them. I think it'd be easier. But going through that pan, you'll see the Graveguard with the sword and board in the flank of your 4 chariots. Those chariots, they didn't last a turn, I remember.
No, because you overran. The Coven Throne overran into the flank of the Graveguard, the Tomb Guard.
Yeah. Yes, that was my only. I had a bad feeling that if you got the frontal charge on that, or if they were the front, I couldn't. That Coven Throne was going down. That fight, well, you'll see it lasted the entire game.
Yeah. I think we don't have many more after this here.
Yeah, so you can see at the end of this little clip, though, you had a scorpion come up behind my knights, and the swarms, and I just have 5 knights left in the front.
A dog countercharged the swarms there, hey? I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get some wounds in there.
And I made this battle sphinx from a mammoth, like a kid's mammoth toy.
Yeah, so crazy.
Added a bit of cotton batting and some bits and stuff. Yeah, it's totally like Rohan at Minas Tirith.
Totally the Olivants.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, so then you see after the slide, you can see that kind of the scorpion getting ready to chomp on the knights. That battle ensues. And we don't have the end of the game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'd overrun, get into your Tomb Guard, and then your Tomb Guard, it's funny, the first time I played them, I spent the rest of the evening thinking, like, wow, going home, like, that's the toughest unit of undead I've ever fought. And then I kind of, like, we played some other games and went on, and then I fought them again and forgot how tough they were. They just can't be put down. They're so resilient, and
they got the buffs from the
killing blow, is it, or
killing blow?
Yeah, it's just.
And then you got your prince or whomever in the unit giving them weapon skill.
It's always about the leader, because you can give the whole unit buffs instead of just having a character in there protecting them. It actually buffs them, right? Gives them a better weapon skill or whatever.
Yeah, sorry for the lack of photos here, everyone, but
I just thought we'd share it with you, because that was our first kind of like 3 campaign. It started with Mordheim, went to another scenario, and then a grand battle, like three games, closed campaign.
Yeah.
You kind of know you top out on the kind of focus on the lore and stuff. It's really fun.
And so then the Vargeists came through the back line. Like they tried to charge, I think, my Lich Priest. Failed it.
Yes, they didn't, yeah.
And then
I was trying to hunt that skull catapult eventually.
Right, and then you charged the eventually got and ran into the Necro Knights, who just ended your day.
No, they just said goodbye.
Yeah. And yeah, there was a big sort of cluster up here with all the zombies and the skeletons who never got in. Oh no, the skeletons would have got in. Skeletons got in. Zombies never did.
Zombies didn't. My other graveyard unit didn't. Sometimes you just charge in, just hoping to cause a couple of wounds to, plink away, and the bar guys just happened to miss that one. They were better at hunting your smaller things.
And then the fight in the middle was skeletons, Coven Throne, my skeletons, all going at it, right?
Yes, and my graveguard, the sword and board graveguard, not the great weapon.
Yeah, maybe with like 2 guys got in or something.
Man, what a scrap! And by the way, it ended up being a draw, which was, we're calculating points at the end. And when you lose your general in turn 2 and you're an undead, vampire count, you're kind of like, oh, is this how the game's gonna go? But luckily, held on. There's some other strengths there. It wasn't just revolved around because the Coven Throne itself is really good, because there's no character on that from turn 2 on, and it put in work. Right, it's worth mentioning the times I've casted the magic spells. I was able to heal runes from the Coven Throne once per
Oh yeah,
phase, or whatever.
that was big.
My,
Yeah.
yeah, my magic was pretty consistent there, so it kept it alive. Otherwise, it would have, died from combat res. You had a couple really good combat rounds where, it would have popped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You killed my Tomb Prince. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because we were in a challenge over on the right hand side, or I made way, I forgot to carry over my stupidity from the last couple games from Mordheim.
You know what I wish I did? What I'm thinking is the knights the black knights that charged your Oliphant there, the Sphinx. I kind of wish I took my vampire character out of there first, and sent her somewhere else, because the knights pretty much would have the same results of holding your guys up.
Yeah.
She wasn't tooled up to fight a monster like that. I just happened to have, she was in there.
That's right.
That's probably my only change I would do.
You would have put her, sorry?
Well, she was in the unit,
yeah.
But before I charged the Oliphant, I had a turn. I could have taken her out of that unit first.
Yeah.
On her, she could come out, either join or just fight on her own.
That unit would have died a lot quicker, though, hey?
What's that?
The Graveguard Black Knights would have died pretty quickly.
No, they wouldn't, because she didn't do anything.
Well, she would have been killing skeletons. So that was helping you for combat res.
Right? Okay.
And then that's where it ends, right there.
Oh, yeah, I see that. That was at the end. If you look at the other ones, though, she was in the middle.
Oh, okay.
The early ones, she was stuck in the middle there.
Right.
Oh, I know why she went that way, because I issued a challenge.
Oh, against a champion or something.
Yeah, that's the only way I could move.
Yeah.
It's funny, that model's so old. I love that model. The tiara they wear.
Uh-huh.
It's really neat.
So
yeah,
that was a really fun little game series there. I really like the idea of, mashing, of basically using the new models, but not necessarily going full 8th,
I prefer what we're doing to, the main reason for 8th Army books is just because there's more units now available, right?
Oh man, look, my cavalry, my carrion is way up center field. What are they doing up there?
They killed my hex race, I think.
Oh, it was a big scrap right in the middle of the frickin' woods.
Yeah.
Or they were stuck in the woods. That's what it was.
I got jammed. Oh, you got jammed in there because their movement is 2.
Yeah.
And you can't, in 6, you couldn't fly out of woods, is that right?
No, you can't fly in or out. Yeah.
Right. So you were just kind of.
It was yeah, and trying to get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, so yeah, tie game, great game. Not a lot of photos, but the ones we do have are good.
Yeah, really fun armies.
So thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah, thank you. Really fun
times. Stay tuned. We'll have some more stuff, I'm sure.
This was a result of, we're in the lockdown from COVID-19, and looking at old slides, we're just trying to find, digging up stuff. Jesse's digging up stuff. We're making videos too that are new, just rolling stuff out, so check it out anytime on Warhammer Orchard.